It worked. It worked. I didn't mess it up this time. Welcome, everybody, to my channel. My name is Quarterblack Garrett, and we are going to talk about a movie that is one of my favorite movies. I think of all time. I said top 10. I told Adam top 10, but I did. I said top 10, but I don't know. I'm not very good at the rankings because I always get, sometimes they move up and shift around, but it's definitely within the top 10. Maybe top 5. I don't know. But we're going to talk about the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Wes Anderson film, one of my favorite movies. But before I introduce our guest, I'm going to get a little set here because we got a lot of new people coming from Adam Cast over there. I'm sorry, the Crigler Show. The correct name for the show. Okay. You guys are coming over here. So I want to set the bar here. This show is about talking about movies we love, because a lot of the times we get bogged down thinking about negative things, about how bad everything is. Star Wars sucks. Marvel movies suck. All these things suck. But it's good to come back, reset, talk about something we like, and something that we like is this movie. And to talk about it today is Adam Crigler. What's going on?
What up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been forever since we talked. I'm glad we were able to come together and talk like this.
Yes, and how dare you? It is no longer Adam Cast.
I'm sorry. Admonish me. I'm going to slap myself. Shame.
Shame on
It
you.
is the Crigler Show, as it says right there on your name.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, for people watching later on, I'm going to get the link. I'm going to put it in the description. We did a 2-hour show on your channel.
It was long. 2.5 hours.
It was a good show. It was a lot of fun.
We just finished. Yeah, it was like 2.5 hours.
We just finished, so go watch that. It's almost like a prequel to this stream. Yeah, so go watch that. We'll watch this, and it's like it's a duo stream that we're doing.
Yeah, it was great having you on the show.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
The Crigler Show. The
Crigler Show. The Quiggle Show. All right. Yeah. So I reached out because we've streamed together before, and I've developed this show. And I thought, let's get Adam on. I want to know what his favorite movie is. And I asked you, and you said Life Aquatic.
Life Aquatic. The number one.
Number one.
My favorite movie of all time. I kid you not. That's the one that I think. Everyone's saying I'm too quiet, really?
Let's boost you. Can I do that?
Yeah,
do I have the power over that?
StreamYard is
don't
actually,
don't look at my stuff.
They're
guests.
They changed the...
Oh, I can't do it.
We were just on StreamYard together, so I don't really know. Am I using the wrong mic?
Hold on.
I don't think I am.
I can boost you over here. There we go. Okay.
I'm seeing the mic is this little beauty here.
I boosted you a little bit more on my StreamYard side.
Oh, wow. Now it looks... We can actually... Oh, you're boomering it up right now. I got the stream here, and I'm seeing...
Hey, don't look. Hey, I said don't look.
Everyone who's watching right now, stop looking. Stop watching.
Don't look. But don't click away. So
look, dude, 18.1.
18, we did it. We broke. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate
Congratulations.
it. Thank you, Adam.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, but no, let's talk Life Aquatic, though. I want to just say...
Before we do, hold on.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm seeing a lot of super chats. We will get to the super chats. When we get into the movie, I tend to, get pretty focused in talking about the movie with my guests. So I'm not ignoring you guys. I will come around. We will address your questions, your queries, your concerns.
Yeah.
Adam, go ahead. I know I can tell you're excited. I'm excited to talk about this movie too.
I think Wes Anderson is an artist. He is such a visionary when it comes to making movies. And there's so many moments in all of his movies. Even the newest one that just came out, French Dispatch, is getting a little heat because people are frustrated with it, and they're missing the point of what Wes Anderson does. He creates these magical moments, and it is so nonstop throughout all of his movies. And The Life Aquatic, first and foremost, let me just say, it's the first movie in my life that made me laugh and cry. I actually cried when I first saw it. I was brought to tears. I wasn't like bawling, but I teared up a little. I did. Spoiler alert. I mean, can we?
I mean, if you're watching it, we're going to be talking about the entire thing. Sorry, I should probably I should integrate that into the show. I should tell everybody that it's going to get spoiled, but I mean,
spoiler alert.
2004. I mean, it's been a while.
Owen Wilson's character, it turns out to be Steve Zissou's son, Bill Murray's character, and they, Bill Murray was shooting blanks. He wasn't able to have kids, so it's such an interesting dynamic when he went from I couldn't even have kids to suddenly now I have this grown man as a son, and you see their relationship build. And when Owen Wilson dies later on in the film, he actually almost dies and then does die, and it's really just like the way that Wes Anderson makes this moment so much more striking is really an incredible thing. I think Wes Anderson really has unlocked a really cool way of portraying emotions and shock. He does it so well in that scene.
Something about the way I'm a huge fan of Wes Anderson. I love all of his. I love that style, kind of like weird, off the wall, almost. Yeah. It's so thoughtful the way he creates movies. Mm-hmm. It's like a play. It's more of a play than a movie. Everything has got that very like centered kind of set. Yeah. And it's obviously the movie is aware that there's an audience, right? And then they're playing to us. Yeah. And the way he makes movies and sets everything very specific, the way people talk, the dialogue, the sets, the coloring, everything is very thoughtful. And the way that this movie kind of goes from silly, weird to serious. Yeah. The moments
and
that back.
Like that,
Yeah.
It's
so the movie is about
nonstop.
The movie is about like a marine biologist, like Jacques Cousteau is like kind of the basis idea. Oh wait, hold on.
What do you got?
I can't not.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I'm gonna put
I'm scarred.
Zissou hat on.
I'm scarred for life with beanies now, so I can't.
Well, I'm gonna wear it for both of us. I'm gonna wear it for the both of us.
Thank you. Well, if there is a beanie that I'd wear, it's that one. I would love.
I like Klaus's. Official? I don't know if it's official.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I like Klaus's. He has a little bauble on the top. That's my favorite one. So it's like about this almost washed up, but not like on the verge of washed up.
Oh no, he is.
It's like right at the end of his career almost.
Well, and he's realizing that he is washed up. I think that's really. It's like that.
It's like
that
him
moment where
wrestling
he's like,
with that.
I'm washed up. I don't have any more funding. I gotta somehow scrape funding together, and then his guy is like, "Hey, I found this guy who might fund us." And he's like, he doesn't even. He's so jaded that he's like, can he actually afford to pay for it instead of just like saying that he can? Yeah. And it's like, damn, dude. Like,
so the movie opens with kind of like a montage of the last film. So he's a filmmaker. He's a marine biologist filmmaker, and him and his partner go on these expeditions and to research fish and stuff. And he gets killed by a jaguar shark. What he calls is a jaguar shark. Eaten in front of him while they're down there. You don't see the jaguar shark, but he's
in this video, not
in the beginning.
Right.
And the movie opens at the premiere of this film, and he is, and you can tell that he's already like checked out. He's very like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't
think he's focused on anything other than the fact that his partner, his main like teammate on doing all this stuff, just got eaten.
He just lost his best friend.
I don't think it ever left his mind, and I don't think it does until. He doesn't get over it until the moment at the end when they're in the sub, when he puts his hand on the pregnant girl's belly. I don't remember her name, but there's a moment where he gets all it almost like he finds peace at that moment. And honestly, that's another tearjerker moment, man.
The music and everything in like at the climax of it is very
right after his son just died, and they finally find the jaguar shark. I know I'm like jumping back around the movie, but it all plays together so well. Like I'm bringing that up because he really is distraught right in the beginning. He's sitting there. He's so impatient with the people that are questioning him about stuff. He's like, why are you asking about that? Was it a deliberate choice not to film the jaguar shark? And he's like, I dropped the camera.
Yeah.
My best friend was being eaten. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't.
And he said he's
focusing on making the camera a good shot.
And they're like, "What are you gonna do next?" Oh, I'm gonna go kill the shark. What's the scientific purpose of killing the shark? And he's like, revenge.
and then cut to
Yeah.
Such a good soundtrack also.
Yeah, the soundtrack is very good on this. The needle drops.
So good.
The guitar player, I forgot what the name of the guy that plays guitar in it. He's a Brazilian.
Man, I actually have the album.
I do too, and I love it. I don't know any of the words except for like the ones that he covers. He covers
yeah, they're all David Bowie songs, aren't they?
Yeah. He covers all these songs and they're so good. They are so good. So his best friend dies, right? And he's kind of lost, it seems, and he's kind of going through the motions of this premiere. You get all of the great setup of all the characters in it because it introduces you to his wife.
Yeah.
And their dynamic in that he's talking to what I assume is his mistress, and he's gonna like introduce the two of them, and then she was at one point. That's why Angelica Houston looks at him and said, "You're gonna do this to me again," and then like walks away, and then they introduce it to the Jeff Goldblum character, the villain, his nemesis. He even says that she's talking to him, and
he's my nemesis.
Why are you talking? He's my nemesis. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, to his face too.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it.
He's my nemesis.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it sets up all the characters, and then Ned. He asks questions. And I think that's what he said. He's the one that asked the questions. What is the Zissou team gonna do next?
Right.
And he turns out to be.
What's next for Team Zissou?
Yeah, it does that great zoom up to him. I love the camera angles. The camera work on it is so good. And then you meet Ned, and Ned tells him that
Ned, for those who don't know, is Steve Zissou's son, played by Owen Wilson.
And he introduces himself, tells him that he thinks he might be his dad, and then he introduces him to his wife, and his wife, like the way that they do it is he comes up, he's talking to him, and he's like, "Hey, I think you should really meet this kid. He wants to go. I think he should go on this trip with us."
Such a good scene.
And she's like, "I don't know. Should you really do that?" And he's like, "I think it's really good for him, and I think he really needs it." She's like, "All right, bring him here." And he's like right there behind her. He's like, well, he's right there.
He's right here. And she like turns around so classy, like, "Oh, hello."
Yeah. Oh.
Angelica
How do you do?
She's
great.
Amazing.
She's great.
She's great.
Everybody does a great job in this. So basically,
the acting is so classic. Please continue. Yeah.
He's going off on another expedition. It's kind of like Moby Dick to kill. That's his like focus, is to kill this jaguar shark that killed his best friend.
Right.
And it really doesn't get into the expedition until like halfway of the movie, because he's on this island and he's kind of trying to get funds.
Right.
And Ned says that he'll give him, $200,000.
Yeah, he'll sponsor it.
And yeah,
everyone's Angelica Houston's like, "I can't believe you took that boy's money."
No.
And just leaves.
I think the movie is like it's about Zissou, right? I mean, he's a titular character, but it's about his like loss and not knowing what to do, because he's lost his best friend. And like you see in the beginning when he's at that premiere, there's all these people talking to him, asking him questions. Like right when they walk out of the theater, there's that weird lady that's like comes right up on him and is like asking him questions and talking to him, and he's very like walking through this kind of thing lost. And then he sees this TV of this old interview of him and his best friend,
right?
And it does that, he just looks up and reaches out to him to touch him, and it shocks his finger.
Yeah, and it's such a magical moment too, because the interviewer is asking his old partner, like, they say that his wife is the brains. Mm-hmm. So what is Steve? And his friend just said he's the Zissou. Which is Zissou. He is like there's an energy, that he carries. Like there's a magic. Magic. Simply put, that he's got, and that's what
energy.
He is.
Yeah, I think it's about him losing his like faith in himself. Right, and it's all about finding it again, and he finds it in the end. Whenever he actually finds the
so much
jaguar.
More than faith in himself. He loses his partner. He loses his own confidence. He loses his son, and finally, near the end, he realizes I don't know if he actually realizing is the wrong word. It's like man, he just finds himself again. I think that's really what it is. He finds himself when he finds the jaguar shark at the end of the movie.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting that the whole story is about, from Zissou's point of view, not knowing who he is and not knowing where to go. But then the characters around him look up to him so much. Like, so Ned, he was a fan of Zissou whenever he was a child. He wrote into the show, had the ring. He shows the Zissou ring. The reporter that they meet later, she was also a fan. She idolized him whenever she was a kid.
That's why she agreed to do that. Yep, exactly.
And then even Klaus, like Klaus looks up to Zissou as a dad.
Yeah.
And it's about all these characters that are around him that think he's like so great, but he doesn't know who he is. And that's and then by the end he kind of comes to terms with his new lifestyle. I think that's what that ending was. It was like, we wrapped up this documentary about trying to find the jaguar shark, and now I'm gonna move on. Like, it's going through this grief of losing his friend, finding hope again, and then kind of leaving from there.
Yeah. It's a sad movie, actually. I mean,
if
you watch it, there's a lot of sadness. But I think it's important to be subjected to sadness. You know, I personally lost a lot of very important people to me as a young age. And I remember being devastated by my grandfather, most specifically, and my uncle, who were both very prominent male figures in my younger years. And I remember being devastated by it. So like the loss of a human that's very close to you is something that not everyone understands or knows how to get through, especially if you don't have it, around. I mean, death is a part of life, and we have to understand that. And like, losing important people around you is something that this movie really puts front and center stage.
Yeah.
And it does it in such a subtle way, and in a comedic way too, because it's a funny movie. There's all these random funny things happening.
It sounds very depressing whenever we're explaining it, but it's true. It's all inside of this interesting world that Wes Anderson built, that it's not too dark. It's not dark at all, but it's still it has those more serious moments that can make you, that can pull at your heartstrings. It can make you cry. It can make you laugh over here, and you can make you go like, "What the heck's going on?" Like, that's what I love about Wes Anderson movies, and like this movie in particular, is because it's like so Wes Anderson. And I know whenever it came out, there was a lot of negative talk around it.
Was there?
There was.
I didn't know that.
Because I think it was his third movie. I think it was Bottle Rocket, Rushmore. Maybe it was his fourth. Bottle Rocket, Rushmore,
Hold on.
Tannenbaums, then Life Aquatic, I believe. But I think at the time people had watched it and saw like, oh, another Wes Anderson movie. Yeah. Like I mean, he is a style. He has a style. Like
Royal Tenenbaums came out right before Life Aquatic. Okay.
And I love this one so much because it has that whole set. Like, there's the shots where he says, like, let me show you my boat. And then it goes back, and the whole boat is cut. So you see it on like a profile. It's a play.
And they're walking around the whole thing. It is a play. You're right. That it's and he separates them all into acts too. He has like different ways of cutting and going to a different time, moving forward. That first they're in the movie theater, then they're on the party boat, then they're on the island, then they're out at sea.
Yeah.
Then, it's like very cut and different, but you don't think about that while you're watching it, because you're into the story.
Yeah, it's very like scene. And modern movies try to, through movie tricks and whatnot, cover up the fact that it's a movie. Wes Anderson movies are very, very aware that it's a movie. Like, you're gonna sit down, you're watching this play on screen. It's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot more of like an old school sensibility to it.
Yeah.
Than trying to be modern. And that's why I love it so much. And like, his movies are so good because they are not the same as all the other movies. Like, it's a very distinct style.
They're art pieces.
Yeah, like you said, like in the beginning, you said he's an artist. That is what it's an art piece. Like, from song choice to
Yep.
camera movements to set decoration. I was watching it with my wife, and there's a scene where they're still on the island, and I think him and his wife are talking, and you can, like, everything is so thought out. There's paint on the walls that matches accent objects in the room, like little red accent objects, blue paint on the walls, yellow objects. It's like this whole color palette that is so thoughtful. And the boat is off-white and blue. Everything is like, that's the color palette: off-white, blue, red. The outfits for everybody: off-white, blue, red. This boat: off-white, blue, red. It's like so thoughtful.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Even whenever they get to the pirate island later, where they have to rescue some of the
Oh, what a great scene.
That was a great scene too. Yeah. So they
what a great scene.
They end up getting funding, but they have to take along this like bureaucratic analytic guy.
Right.
And he gets kidnapped because he speaks Mandarin.
Yeah.
So they kidnap him. Then they eventually come back around to being able to save him. So they rescue him. They go on this island. Even there, the color palette is like thought out. It's crazy. The way it jumps from kind of whimsical character conversations where there's going in throughout the ship and walking whatever, and you're seeing weird animated creatures. Then it cuts to like action, full on action. Like whenever there's the pirates there and he grabs
people
a gun and he's
shot.
just like running out, blasting people.
What a great scene. Get off my boat.
Yeah. And there's just
amazing.
like and it's all set to, what is that song? I don't know that song. What is that song?
I don't know, but the guy's name was Sue George.
Sue George, yes, I love.
And he was an actor that played one of the. He just was playing one day, and Wes Anderson was like, "That's really good." They
made it like a set
and
piece.
started playing. Yeah, and it became part of the show. It was amazing.
It's beautiful. I have that album. You said you had it, and it's a great listening album.
It's gonna bug me now. That one song.
Yeah, what is that one song?
I have. Let me see here. Devo, Gut Feeling.
Gut Feeling.
That's what it is. Right? I'm
gonna listen.
Or
to
Search and Destroy, Iggy and the Stooges.
That sounds like it.
That's what it is.
And it's it's just that song, no sound effects or anything. It's just him going through, firing all these pirates. He kills one.
Yeah. I think he kills a couple of them.
It's great.
No, one gets killed.
One gets killed because he mentions
they left their dog, idiots.
Yeah. Cody.
Why would they bring a dog to like take a ship like that? Well, I guess to take it and live on it, right? I guess. Is the
they were gonna kill him.
Yeah. What an epic movie.
I think my favorite character. I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
My favorite character is Klaus.
Is it? It's Klaus, huh?
I think it's Klaus because he starts. I like his little character arc of. He believes now that the main two guys that were running it was Zissou and what was his name? His best friend's name? Can't remember, but they were like the leaders, right? So I imagine that Klaus believes himself to be now the second captain. He's like, okay, well, we lost his position, so now it should be me. And then he brings Ned in, and he's spending a lot of time with Owen Wilson's character, his son, who he thinks is his son.
Right.
And Klaus is like, he instantly doesn't like this guy because I believe in his head, he's like, that's my position. What are you doing? Like, he's taking over my position.
His son.
Yeah, right. He says later on, I always saw you as my dad.
Oh, Esteban. I always thought you and Esteban as my dads.
As my dads.
It's such a cute
so
thing.
yeah, he comes up to Ned and he's like, he slaps him. And then Ned is like, if you ever touch me again, I will slap. I will. What was it? The line? I'm so bad at lines. But he was like, I will beat the crap out of you.
Yeah, he
But
he doesn't clap back. He just says,
"If
I don't remember."
Not if I find you first.
Not if I see you first.
Not if I see you first.
And then he runs away. And then.
But I love his little character arc because it's about like in the beginning, it's about this jealousy of like he's taking my position, and then
Right.
by the end, right up to when
The last
Ned,
moment.
the last
Last
moment.
moment of his life. Yeah.
So right before Ned passes away, he dies. They get in a helicopter to look for this jaguar shark, and right before that, Ned has recreated the Zissou insignia and included everybody in there, and it even included Klaus. And whenever they're getting into the helicopter, he's like, "Hey, I wanted you to know," because he's very stoic, because he's like this German guy that doesn't know how to express his feelings. He's like, "I just wanted you to know that I really appreciated that you included me." And he's like, "Oh yeah, no problem." He's like, "No, I don't think you understand. I really appreciate. I didn't just like it." Yeah, and then he does the and
salutes him.
It's right before, and then they go up and something breaks on the helicopter and they crash, and then you get that sad the scene where they're crashing. They crashed, and Ned's talking about. He's still talking about like, "Oh, I think if I did this maneuver, we would have landed a little easier." And the whole time you're on the water, and it's slowly going underwater.
The way they filmed that part was amazing.
And then
it
slowly
really gave you a sense.
You're getting closer to him while he's talking about like, maybe I could have crashed a little easier. And then you see red blood drip down the camera, and then the water that washes up is red, and then you're like, "Oh wait, this isn't just." He's seriously injured, and then he does actually die. But yeah, I love that the Klauses and then also whenever they're about to go to the island to save the analytic guy,
interpreter, and also the rich nemesis.
Yes, the nemesis.
Goldblum's character. Yeah.
Zissou's like, "All right, we're gonna split into two teams. I'm gonna take him and him." And then Klaus is, "Thanks a lot for not picking me." And then he has to go and have this conversation. He's like, "No, but you're the leader of Team B. Like you
may be on the B team, but you're the B team leader."
So I think that's whenever he realized, "Oh, like, yeah,
thank you. I'm somebody."
Yeah. And then, then he kind of came around, I think, at that point. So yeah, I like him as a character. Who's your favorite character if you had to pick one?
I think I got to go with Steve Zissou. I think he's my favorite character. I mean, Bill Murray in himself is just an incredible energy kind of a human being. There's a reason Bill Murray is as famous as he is. But in this movie, it really, you see him be defeated multiple times, and break multiple times. And there's such a, I've been there. I know what that feels like to be, broken in a sense, because I've had significant people, as I said, lost in my life. So I know that feeling of like losing someone so important to you that you really your life was kind of based around, and it's a terrible feeling. So I understood that. So I really related to him when I first saw this movie, and seeing the loss continue as he tried to fight and get revenge on the shark, and all these other things started happening to him, and it's like good things still were coming to his way, but it's almost like he was blinded by his need for revenge to realize, like, he's like, "Oh, you're my son." He almost doesn't believe it at first, or at least that's what it feels like, because if he truly did believe it, you think that he would have treated it differently, which you find out later that he did know about his son, which I find pretty fucked up, because it's like, dude, if you knew about your son, you should have been there for him.
There's stuff about Zissou that I don't think the movie explains. Like, he says that I never wanted to, I hate fathers. I never wanted to be one. And that's why in the beginning he said, like, Ned says, like, "You knew about me whenever I was 12.
Yeah.
And he says, "Yes." And he's like, "I never wanted to be a father." And then later on, you find out that he did know from the day he was born that he had a son.
It's like, that's
he was constantly running away from that, of being a father. Even whenever Ned himself, he's like, "Can I refer to you as Dad?" He says, "No. Why don't you come up with a different nickname? Steve Z. That would be better." Because he's so uncomfortable with the idea of being a father.
Yeah.
I think that's also like his whole character is he has projected like this idea of knowing where he's going, what he's gonna do, like being this Steve Zissou character, but ultimately he doesn't have confidence in himself. Like he doesn't have confidence in being a father, so he doesn't want to actually do that. Even whenever Ned comes back, he's like kind of wants to be a dad, but he doesn't know quite how to, so he kind of pushes it away anytime that they say, like, he refers to him as dad.
Well, there's that scene too when he kind of realizes where he's at, and he really gets deflated, and it's during that rescue mission where he kind of falls down the stairs.
Yeah,
and he's just
leave it in.
like,
I want it to be real this time.
Yeah, it's like, this is the reality. Let him see it. Like, I am washed up. I am a terrible dad. I am all these things. And he's kind of realizing the reality of his situation and coming to terms with it. And his son, Ned Plimpton, or Plimpton?
I think it's Plimpton.
Plimpton, he sits there and he's like, get your ass up, like, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he kind of was like, you know what, how about Papa Steve or whatever? And I was like, all right. And it was kind of like he finally chose to take a step in the direction of being a good dad. I mean, it was a little late.
A little late.
It was, it's still, it's kind of like the redemption arc where he's realizing, like,
it's never too late. It's never too late.
I am in control. Like, we were talking about this earlier on my show, like being accountable for your own actions. He's almost realizing that, like, all this stuff that's happened to him, he's got to realize that he's the one who's going to get him out of that. And it's that moment where you see it, and he's like, there's a moment, a father-son moment there,
I love how flawed he is. He's so flawed, but you still love him in a way. He's kind of like, I feel like we probably all know somebody that's that way. That's like a flawed person and does things the wrong way and messes up, but you still love him in a way. Like, that's his character. He's so selfish and like a dick. Like, he's so mean sometimes.
He really is.
And self-centered. Like, he goes into his nemesis's research facility, steals all the equipment. He does
and the coffee maker
and the coffee machine, the espresso. But then it's like on that half he's very selfish and he thinks everything's about him. But then he'll go off and shoot all of the pirates to get him to get off the ship, and then he'll go rescue this accountant that he didn't have. It wasn't a part of his crew. He was like saddled with.
Right,
and
from the bank.
Yeah, but he'll go off and save it. So there's like these different. He's multifaceted, and that's why I think Steve Zissou is such a good character. Is that he's so well-rounded with edges, and
humans are flawed.
Yeah,
humans are
very human.
Are flawed, and we need more of that in movies. Like the movies has a way of glorifying specific traits in the human, and then like, whenever there's a bad guy, it glorifies the negative traits, and it's like everybody on this planet has the capability for evil. Every single person. I don't care who you are, what you think. Everyone's capable of it. Everyone's capable of being good. It's all about the situation you're in and the people you're around. I do want to target something. Some people in chat were saying that later on, Angelica Houston's character admits to the reporter that it couldn't be his son because he shoots blanks. Now she was saying that it was so surprising because he did shoot blanks, like they were married for a long time and didn't have kids, obviously, because she thought that he shot blanks, which is the sperm don't swim. They weren't very good swimmers,
right?
Or weren't there at all
because he spent so much time underwater. That was her explanation.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But that doesn't mean that he's not his son. I think that it was because when he was younger, he had a child with that woman.
Well, I think it's regardless of the actual paternity, he still treats him like he's his son. In the end, like he really does. He comes around, and I think that's who. Like, think about it. Ned is a guy, ultimately a kid that had no father, that looked up to this Steve Zissou man, and idolized him. You got the ring. He wrote to him whenever he was a child. and he's looking for a father. He's looking for this
Wait.
father figure.
Did he know that Steve Zissou was his dad when he was young?
I don't think so. I don't believe so.
Okay. Yeah,
it wasn't until
I didn't think
I think
so
his
either.
mother his mother passed away whenever she told him.
Right.
So he's seeing this character, this Steve Zissou, as his dad, and he wants him to be his dad because he was already a fan. So I think that's also his. He has like, I love all the little character arcs of the characters. Like he has a great character arc of trying to find a father, finds who he thought was this character, this great man, Steve Zissou, and he turns out to not be that. And then, but he still loves him in a way, and he's so earnest and kind that he almost helps Zissou become a better person. He has that talk with him, like, go up there and lead. He's like, don't stop being washed up. Like, you're not washed up. Be the guy that I want you to be. Be the Zissou.
The person I know that's in there.
Right. Yeah.
Now, I will say I don't like when Steve Zissou pulls a gun on the reporter. I think that
was a little weird.
Very uncouth and not. I think Wes Anderson was trying to show how far gone he was, how far messed up. So for those who haven't seen the movie, there's a scene where he's being interviewed in this, I don't know, it's like got a window. Was there the dolphins outside the window? Or,
I think so. Yeah.
Oh no.
There's the portholes.
It was on the island. No, it was on the island, wasn't it? Because it was the great. It was like the great white, or not the great white. The killer whale.
It was the killer whale in the background.
Right, because he had a huge tank with a killer whale in it. And that was in the background. You see it swimming around. But she asked him a question about the movie being fake. She said, they're saying that movie felt a bit fake. Yeah. Because you didn't see.
Well, she says that. She specifically says, I feel like it feels like some of the things are fake.
Yeah, he asks her what she thinks. Because she's talking about what others, and he's like, well, what do you think? And she's like, well, I suppose it's a bit fake. And she's like, he kind of like, you could see he kind of like, there's something that gets triggered because he was back underwater watching Esteban getting eaten. So to him, it was like, that is like the worst thing you could say. It's like you lied. You were false. Yeah. Your friend didn't get eaten.
Did it seem fake whenever my best friend was bitten in half and eaten in front of me?
Right. That was his response. And then he pulls a gun and says, "Does this look
seem
fake?"
Yeah.
And then he puts it away right away, like it was just.
It's a very kind of a weird.
It's
scene.
a weird thing to do, right? Yeah. I mean, we all know you don't point guns at people, right? Because that's I actually saw a super go by that just. Talks about shooting blanks. Anyway, but it felt a little. Yeah. It made me like, but it's interesting because like, what did it make me feel? Did it make me feel angry at him, or did it make him seem even more human, more flawed, more susceptible to just being triggered, and like everyone. Again,
I feel like he knows he felt the same way, because whenever he pulls it out and he says, "Does this feel fake?" And then it cuts to a shot where you see him, because whenever he pulls it out, you don't see him. You see like the gun pop out pointing at her, a pregnant woman,
right?
And then it cuts to him, and he goes like, "Why did I just do that?" Kind of thing. I think you're right. It's like because he's so far gone at this point and paranoid, and he's like, "Everything's out to get me. Why are you're out to get me?" And he said like, "Oh, you're trying to take something out on me," because it's all about him in his head. Everything's about him in his head at that point. So he's doing reckless stuff. Yeah,
actually, because she's like you said, she looked up to him also. She even said she's like I was the one that wanted to do this story. Yeah, they didn't want to do it. I'm the one. I'm here because I wanted to help you out. I didn't have to be here.
Yeah,
and I don't think he recognized how what's the word I'm looking for? Just like washed up he really was in the scene.
Yeah.
Right? Because he lives in his own world, which is this magical Steve Zissou world, which in itself is why the documentaries did so well. But he's failing to see how far gone away from like the what's in
Ned
And that's
Ned
why
later says that. He says, like, I'm not, you never wanted me to be your son. I'm just a character in your movie. And then Zissou says, it's not a movie, it's a documentary. It's all real. And it's damn you for that. Because
it's all happening.
It's not actually, it's like this set up thing that he's creating.
Yeah,
and
what a good scene. That's
yeah.
when they're walking around the boat.
Yeah, and it's going through all of the different rooms. I love that set. It's such a cool set.
And that's what Wes Anderson does. You know, he has this magical way of blending these characters that are, and it's a lot. Royal Tenenbaums did this amazingly too. Is where you're very tuned in to like the emotions of these actors and these people that you want to hear them, and it's balanced so perfectly with this such artistic way of showing it all, like the colors,
the presentation,
the outfits, the presentation of all of these scenes are so incredible that you're torn. Your mind is like, man, do I pay attention to the conversation or do I marvel at the wonder of what I'm seeing here? It's awesome.
It's a great movie to rewatch. Like, I love watching it over and over. All of it, yeah. They're so detailed and dense that you can watch it on one surface level and then watch it another level and another level and another level and always get something different out of it. I love Wes Anderson movies so much.
So of the Wes Anderson, I know we're the main topic is the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, but I'm curious, like, what are your top 5? Let's just do top 5 Wes Anderson films. What are the top 5? What is the best down to the
Life
fifth
Aquatic,
best?
number 1.
Okay.
Life Aquatic. Budapest Hotel.
Awesome movie.
I love that movie. It's great. It's a great movie to watch in the theater. It's a great experience because it's such a big movie. A lot of the shots are so huge. Oh, really?
I went and saw it.
Nice.
Yeah, I went and saw it on my birthday. It came out.
And then Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Great movie. I whistle like that all the time now. It's nonstop.
I'm thinking Bottle Rocket. I like Bottle Rocket a whole lot.
I've never seen Bottle Rocket.
Really?
Actually.
It's really good. It's whenever he was more independent, so it's less production. So it's before he had a lot of money. He couldn't do all of the crazy stuff. I feel like Zissou was like the pinnacle of that. Whenever he was like, okay, I have enough money to do everything that's in my head. Bottle Rocket is a lot more like pulled back,
I don't know. Royal
more real.
Tenenbaums was really
That's true.
detailed.
That too. But yeah, it's a really good movie. I like that a whole lot, and it's got both the Wilsons, Owen and Luke Wilson.
True.
Really great characters.
My mom's in chat. She said, "I've seen Royal Tenenbaums 15 times."
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. It's there's no
trying
lies
to
there.
think what my 5th one. So am I on number 4 or number 5?
Say them again. What did you say? You said Life Aquatic,
Zissou,
Grand Budapest Hotel,
Grand Budapest, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Bottle Rocket, and then Rushmore.
Rushmore's good.
Say Rushmore. Yeah.
Okay.
What's yours?
All right, I'm gonna say Life Aquatic. Because I just love that movie. It was the first movie of Wes Anderson's that I mean, I had seen The Royal Tenenbaums and I really liked it, but the Life Aquatic, Darjeeling Limited. I haven't
seen that one.
Oh my goodness,
I haven't
dude.
seen it.
That one stirs your emotions so well, and I just those are great movies to me. If you can stir my emotions, it's a great movie. You know, like I it's very hard to get me to, you know, I'm a very logic based person. Like I don't watch horror movies. They don't scare me often, or I actually have yet to be scared of a movie.
Same way.
So there's something about Darjeeling Limited and The Life Aquatic that both, there's moments, I don't want to say anything knowing that you haven't seen it. I'm not going to say it, but there's a moment in there that is just so beautiful and sad, and it's just Adrian Brody is in it, and he is so incredible in this movie. These actors are so, I don't know why they're not winning for some of these roles in some of these Wes Anderson films, but anyway, Grand Budapest Hotel, I absolutely love that movie. And Royal Tenenbaums is just just a freaking incredible movie. And I'm gonna say Fantastic Mr. Fox as well, because I actually really love that movie. It's such a good. That is a kid's movie to me. Like,
Yeah,
it's amazing.
it's perfect. It's like a picture book.
It's fun.
So
it's
good.
a picture book. It's like, but it's an adult. It's for anyone could love it. And that, there's no wokeness in it. It's fun. It talks about there's all sorts of different animals working together. It's cool. There's something about that movie that I really, really just like a lot.
I think it's solid.
So that's my
Wes
my
Anderson.
5.
I'm big. I gotta watch the new one. We'll talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
We will talk about that. I want to get to some super chats.
Oh yeah,
first, though.
Read some super chats. Yeah,
I feel like we're neglecting you boys over here, boys and girls. All right, let me get to the first one. I want to make sure I read the first one correctly. Oh wait, the first one's not even words. Joey Bryant for $5. Thank you, Joey. What's up? And it just has a little Doge sticker. Thank you for the Doge sticker. I appreciate it.
Doge to
Ma
the moon.
dip to the moon for $5. Parting with friends is a sadness. A place is only a place. Parting with friends is a sadness. A place is only a place. It's a quote. I don't know what the quote's from, though. But thank you. Appreciate it. Mark.
You could say it.
Mark. There's a lot of T's. I see what you're trying to do here.
More T's than you.
Look here, Mark.
Shaw.
Not on my channel, okay? Not on my channel.
Oh my gosh, I see him in chat.
There's so many T's.
Mark T's.
For $2 Australian, let's go, Brandon. And then following that up is another.
Hold on. Did you see Trump? Did you see him at the Braves game where they were? There's a video of that. Hold on. I can actually pull this up. So
Bring it up. I'm going to read this. Mark trying to show me up. I see you, Mark. Those aren't real T's, okay? They have to be authentic T's. Authentic. For $2 more Australian, who else loves synthwave? I love synthwave. Playing a little synthwave on the channel. That's my lead-in music. Minion TM69, ladies, for $2. Let's go, Brandon, as well. Nacho Business for $2.
Hey!
Smash like. Thanks for coming on the Crigler show. Well, hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And Adam's awesome. All right. Scrody Johnson. I love that name. Scrody. Here we go. Scrody Johnson gets one of those. For $5. Same thing. You can't hear the sound effect. For $5, says, yeah, blame it on the Commodore. Sheesh. I did say that we were late because of you.
I mean, technically, it's the chat's fault. If we're gonna place blame, they kept giving me super chats.
It's your fault, Scrody. It's your fault,
Scrody. You super chat me a bunch tonight, so technically, I mean, you're partly to blame, also, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Did you find that video?
Yeah, let me share my screen here.
Oh crap! I didn't set it up so I can share it. Hold on.
No, I could share it. I could share it. You could bring it in. Hold on.
I don't have a backstage though. Hold on. Everybody's gonna see me boomer this real quick.
Do you see that pop up?
Oh.
Are we about to get boomered?
We got boomered. There we go.
Let's go, Brandon, with Trump laughing. Let's go, Brandon, with Trump laughing.
I hate TikTok so much. I love that. He's just like, yes.
He's like, yeah, that's you guys got him instead of me. Sorry.
Yep, there you go.
Vindication.
Vindication.
That's what that is.
Mark here trying to show me up with all these T's. $2 more Australian. I loved Oblivion. Can't say. Only game I've 100% played. Really? I never played Oblivion. I played Skyrim after that.
Oh my gosh. I started on Morrowind. Great.
You
game.
started OG. You went way back.
I mean, the people that played like Elder Scrolls 1 or 2, that's the OG stuff. True. You know what's? I just found this out. My dad, I remember watching him play this top-down isometric game when I was a kid, and I was always like, did I imagine that? Because like my dad is not a gamer. He is, he's just not. He's not whatever. Pardon me. And I just remember that being such a impact on me. Like, whoa, my dad's playing this awesome game. It
must be great.
It was Dungeons and Dragons 1 on DOS.
What?
MS-DOS.
Baldur's Gate? I think
Maybe-
that's the original one, yeah.
Wait, maybe it was Baldur's Gate 1.
Well, it's Dungeons and Dragons Baldur's Gate.
Oh, it must have been because
Yeah.
it was like late 80s. I was like 5. I was born in
Wow.
84. So
Nice.
it was
Based.
late 80s. And my dad,
Based.
I remember watching it and going, I want to play this so badly.
Yeah.
And then I never played it, but now I kind of want to.
Now you got to go
because,
back. You got to stream it. That's what you got to do.
I
Eric
probably should.
Muffet for $50.
Woo!
$50 super chat. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That's support.
All super chats are going to my irresponsibility fund, where I'm going to buy a Tempest arcade cabinet. It's gonna go right there.
I thought you were gonna say my 4th child, but
No, that's
my
where all the other money
irresponsibility
goes.
fund.
This is my irresponsibility fund. It's going right there on my Tempest.
So people
Arcade
will actually
cabinet.
be able to see it. That's cool.
You will be able to see it. All right. Well, I mean, I did it for Adam. Hello again. Love your day job and glad to see you have a channel too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Smash it.
I already smashed and I'm already subscribed. So,
Oh, heck yeah.
but we're at 18.2k subs now.
Dude.
Nice.
Smash. Dude, we're breaking barriers. Breaking
love it.
barriers. So we're
I love it.
20K is around the corner, baby. 20K.
Mm-hmm,
Athena's Owl, friend of the channel, I believe she should be a mod in the chat. I'm not sure. If she's not a mod, I got to make her a mod. Friend of mine. And yours. We've played together.
Yeah.
For $5, multiplayer games is a pure form of free speech of the government doesn't... Oh, I don't know what... OFC? Was that like an acronym for something? The government doesn't want gamers to understand the loss. Can't miss what you've never experienced.
Mm.
And she also has 8-ball knows all emojis here. Inside joke. Don't worry. It's a secret. Nobody can know. Nobody can know about the 8-ball.
I kind of blasted it out.
No, they don't know all the secrets.
Well, clearly not.
There's more secrets to come. Mark T with 5 million T's. Imposter T's, by the way. They're not real.
That's
maybe
more
one of
than
them.
you, though.
Maybe one of it, but they're not real power. You only get power from the real T's. There's a whole system. It's a magic system, okay? For $2 Australian, Adam's vegan incest in case?
What?
Hold on. Adam's vegan in case anyone wants to know.
What? Why did
Why
you announce that?
Mark, what's wrong
Who
with you?
cares? What? I don't make that
What
my whole like thing, you know? Like I am that's so
we
silly.
had burgers together. You had a vegan
did.
burger. I
We
had
did.
a
We had
regular
burgers.
burger for a man. That's okay.
did
I don't shame you.
All right.
I'm just kidding. But
I
you
can
see,
take it.
like I don't trash him. I love Adam just the same.
Yeah.
Just
True.
the same.
And you know what I told you there, right? I said right at that moment, I said,
Nobody-
I don't, talk
don't
about
tell
it until
anybody.
No, I said,
Don't
I
tell
talk about
don't tell
it
anybody I
unless
am a
someone
vegan.
else brings it up,
Right.
and this is how it works.
So you're not a true vegan then.
Yeah, I guess not.
Because to be a true vegan, you have to tell everybody that you're a fucking vegan. All right. Short Bus Dave for $2. After this all-nighter Diablo 2 Twitch stream. Oh, dang. You're going to go even further than this? This is a pretty,
Maybe,
this is a good marathon.
I've been twitching on Diablo 2 lately.
Oh,
I
really?
did play some Dead by Daylight last night. It was a lot of fun.
I couldn't get
You
into
play
that
Dead
game.
by Daylight?
I
Dude,
played it
you
a couple
gotta-
times. I can't get into
so
it.
fun. Wait, you were a killer or survivor?
I played both. But I'm like alone. I'm playing with randos, which I think is probably the worst way to play in.
Play it with some homies, and then you'll understand how much more fun it is.
Okay.
And then play with the homies and be a survivor to learn how to be a survivor, because that makes being a killer
Even better.
viable. You can't be a killer until you understand what the survivors are doing.
Okay.
Seriously.
I'll try it again. I'll try to get maybe a team going. We can play together.
Yeah, I got you. I got a good team.
Eric Allen For $20. Thank you for the irresponsibility fund. I appreciate it. Yes, Adam and Quarter Black, and a movie I ran in my college theater. Nice.
That's cool.
Were you a
Great movie.
projectionist? Projectionists Unite. I used to run projection in my movie theater.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I miss projection. Like, I'm talking 35 millimeter projection, building up the movies from reel to reel, threading up the projector head. It was awesome.
Classic. That's awesome.
All right, I'm going to stop right here on Striker A. I'm not going to forget you, Striker A. All right. So, the new Wes Anderson movie. Adam,
yes.
Your thoughts. What are they?
Okay. I was initially frustrated because it wasn't this amazing story that like all the other movies are. Royal Tenenbaums, it's just like you get to know all the characters, you live with them as they are dealing with each other and life and emotions, and then you get to the end and there's like a piece. And like Life Aquatic, we talked about that. It's this beautiful story of a guy losing everything and being an asshole and being just at the bottom, and then even and through loss he finds himself again, right? It's because he connects with his son and loses his son. There's this he actually is able to almost save himself. And it's a beautiful story. And all of his movies have these great long awesome stories, and this movie, which turns out it's actually all these little stories that he used to write when he was younger. So these are ideas that he's always wanted to do. And the movie is called The French Dispatch, and it's about a faux newspaper in Middle America that brings stories from all over into people's lives, whatnot. And you see there's like a couple different writers that are working for him, and they all have their own little segment of story in the movie. So
it's like an anthology kind of thing, like little
it's like
vignettes,
little stories. Like the movie he wrote, the Hotel Chateau something. It was just it's like a 13-minute movie, but it's credited as a full movie on IMDb, but it really isn't a full movie. It's a 13-minute like short film, right? Which is it's good. But it's like a couple scenes or one long scene, and it's two actors. I think it's Natalie Portman and Jason Schwartzman, and it's great because I like both of those actors. The latter more than the former. But this movie really it didn't allow me to fall in love with any character or really get to want anything for a character. Just as I was about to be like, you know what, I could get behind this character and move on. You know what I mean? Now it's Wes Anderson, so there was many beautiful parts of the movie where I laughed and I was like marveling in the wonder of what I was watching because of the artistic side of the movie. He does an amazing job of doing really incredible artistic montages and like the walls were moving away and moving into a building and getting closer to a scene where you were looking from afar, but then in one motion you're suddenly right in the person's face, like experiencing them closer, or panning and talking about these different places and these similar things happen in all these different places, and the camera is just panning through all these different places where they actually built all these stages next to each other.
Yeah. So it's kind of like the boat. It's like the boat scene where you kind of flows all together.
Those exact things. There's plenty of those, and they're really well done. And I was like, wow, this is really awesome. But as I was talking about the balance before, there's the balance between the artistic side of the movie and the story and the character driving it home. It felt like the balance was off with this movie. It wasn't. I got to say though, I do have expectations when watching a Wes Anderson film now, and when you expect, you're always disappointed. You should never expect. Always go with no expectations and you'll never be disappointed. I believe that wholeheartedly, and so I kind of blame myself because of how much I love Wes Anderson.
So you're expecting,
but I'm disappointed.
I feel like he probably does work better in a longer form because of the way he tells stories. So slowly and methodically, kind of, in a way. I mean, I say slowly, but really it's very fast paced. But
this one especially feels very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind of felt the same way with Moonrise Kingdom.
Story.
I didn't really like Moonrise all that much. I couldn't really connect with the characters all that much.
That didn't even pop into my head as a Wes Anderson film when I was thinking about what my favorites were.
Yeah, that was in between Fantastic Mr. Fox.
It was okay.
And Grand Budapest. So he made that one in between.
Grand Budapest, man, that one is awesome.
A fantastic movie.
Incredible movie. And that was the last one that I saw. Yeah, the Grand Budapest Hotel.
I haven't seen Isle of Dogs.
I haven't either, actually.
Yeah, I think the same way.
I didn't know about it.
It's another stop motion film, like a Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah. I mean, I really want to see it. Anything from Wes Anderson I haven't seen, I want to see. Bottle Rocket, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, definitely watch that. It's a good one.
Definitely need to see that one.
Kind of mishaps of a bank robber team that is not very good at robbing things.
All right,
it's like a heist movie. It's a Wes Anderson heist movie.
Oh,
so when you kind of like think about it that way, it's yeah,
that sounds fantastic.
It's really great.
So I mean, this movie, like you said, Bottle Rocket was him doing a movie without the budget. It almost felt like this movie was, I have the budget. The cast is freaking all-star cast. There's so many.
I'm looking at it right here. There's a lot of good.
There's so
Benicio
many
del Toro, Adrian Brody, Tilda Swinton, Leah Seydoux, the girl from Bond, Frances McDormand. I know her face.
McDermott. Frances McDermott. Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet's in it.
Jeffrey Wright. Like there's so many. Bill Murray, obviously. Owen Wilson. So many people. So many people.
It's amazing the amount of people that he had on there, and it's almost like I think that he made it for himself. This is a movie that he made for himself. He had the budget and was like, you know what, I'm going to use this budget to make these stories that I always wanted to do, and did it. And then kind of like, well, how am I going to bring it in together? Oh, we'll do it. I'll do it as a newspaper. They're writing.
That's how I'll kind of wrap them all together.
Yeah, that felt like an afterthought. Like, you know, the whole Bill Murray part of it. He's the editor in chief of this newspaper, and it didn't feel real. You know, it felt like the stories themselves were really cool. Like like Benicio del Toro, his character was this crazy artist, and Adrian Brody was like trying to sell his art, and it's such a cool. Like the stories themselves were really awesome, and I wanted more of those. Each of those stories, I wanted more. Owen Wilson's was a little like meh, but the two Chalamet, or what's his name?
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet's, like that whole thing, like those two stories with the artist and his stuff could have been movies on their own, but weren't fleshed out. You know, they were like.
It sounds like he came up with these little ideas, and he was like, "Let's make short films and just kind of put them all as one big film."
Yeah, and act like we're just like showing you the story of what's going into this newspaper. So it kind of felt just, I don't know, it was lacking. I didn't get I just didn't get the same feeling that when I walked away from any other Wes Anderson film, and I've seen a lot of them.
Bummer.
So most of them.
I think for the last few movies he's done, it's been like a hit and miss, or not fully miss. I still enjoy like the ones I don't fully love, but it's like hit Fantastic Mr. Fox. Then there's one in between that's like and then there's like Grand Budapest, and it's like, whoa, that's really great. And then it's like, it's not an Isle of Dogs. It didn't really interest me. I didn't go watch it. And then this sounds kind of like it's kind of So maybe he'll do a banger next, and
I hope we'll
so.
Be back on top. Mean, this movie, it's still artistically beautiful. There's so many cool scenes that are done so well, but it just didn't drive it home. Just didn't drive it out of the park like the rest of them. Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad he's able to do what he wants to do. That's always good.
Yep. True that. Yeah, that's true.
But maybe you're right.
Maybe
for
him. That's what I said.
Maybe it's like he has the budget. He could do whatever he wants, and maybe that was not the right thing. Maybe he needs the constraints a little bit, you know? Like it's like George Lucas. when he was let to do whatever he wanted to do, it wasn't the best it could have been. He needs a little bit of that pressure to make it a diamond. That's what made the originals great.
Yeah, and what made the sequels so terrible. I'm sorry, the sequels. I meant the sequels.
Sequels terrible.
I said sequels, right? Yeah.
Oh, I heard prequels in my head.
I said sequels, and you gave me that look. I'm like, did I say prequels?
Sorry,
no,
that's on me. That's on me.
I said sequels.
You said
but
sequels.
I'm with you though. The prequels were good.
I like prequels.
They were
for what they were. I like it.
They got a lot of heat, but they ended, and then the sequels came out, and everyone's like, "Oh wow, the prequels were actually pretty legit." Man.
Yeah, if he could, this is gonna be a whole different thing. If he could have gotten somebody else to direct, I think those movies would be so good because the story is still. I like the story.
I want them to make the real sequels, which was based on Darth Maul and Darth Talon, which I've now learned was supposed to be part of the last 3 movies, and that they scrapped it all and
There's
said
so
we
much
have no
there.
source material. Kathleen
We don't
Kennedy,
have books to draw from. Jeez. Anyway, all right. Striker A. I'm going to get back to Striker A.
Yeah.
Thank you for the little review we did there. I got to go see it. I got to see it for myself. See if it's
definitely
any good.
Yeah, go see it.
Striker A for $5. What's up, Striker? What's going on? Oh my gosh, it jumped on me. Why? Why does it do this?
YouTube.
What's up with this, YouTube? Get your shit straight. Get your shit straight. All right. God dang it! It jumped. It jumped so far. Striker A, where is your name? Striker A.
Hey, thank you all for supporting Garrett though. This
I
guy
appreciate
definitely needs more subs. Let's get and
my Tempest arcade machine.
Subs. I mean, he needs a Star Wars or a Tempest.
I do appreciate all the subs though. That's really cool.
What is the Tempest arcade machine? It's just got like all sorts of different games or whatever.
Bro, you never played no Tempest?
I don't know.
Okay, so it's the original.
Tempest isn't the game Tempest, right?
It's the game Tempest. The original game Tempest. So it's like a geometric shapes, and you're like this little ship that goes around the geometric shapes, and you shoot other ships that are coming out of the center of it. It's great. It's got the spin wheel that just is so nice. It's so nice. All right,
cool.
And my aunt had it whenever I was a kid. She had the arcade machine.
Cool.
She had it whenever I was a kid.
My grandfather had Donkey Kong, the original
so
arcade.
Great. But then it got trashed.
Game.
It got trashed by dogs. So I've been on a hunt for a good cabinet, and I found one, but I just don't have the money right now. All right, where are we? Oh my gosh, where am I?
My mom says, "I love you guys together."
Oh, thank you, Mom.
I see her in chat.
Appreciate it. You did a good job. You did a good job. All right, Striker A for $5. Probably my favorite thing about this movie is the Buckaroo Banzai reference. It's made even better with having Jeff Goldblum in it. Cheers. Buckaroo. There's a reference to Buckaroo Banzai in this?
I don't know it either because I've never seen the movie.
Have you? You need to go see it. It's pretty wacky. I don't know if I say I like it, but it's off the wall. You should definitely see it.
Okay.
But I don't know the movie well enough to know if the reference. But Jeff Goldblum is in it. He plays a cowboy.
Oh, okay.
And it's like early Jeff Goldblum. It's like it's like
Goldblum,
84 or something. It's really back there.
Cool.
Really back there, like it's that long ago. Mr. Squiggles?
Mr.
Squiggles for $2. Thank you. Who's this boomer?
That's you. That's you. That's not me.
What's up? What's up? I don't know if you know. I have a
20-year-old boomer.
20-year-old boomer. I've always felt old, but here's my technical difficulty screen. Just so you know, I have a screen just for technical difficulties. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $2. Not Tim for $2. Well, I think you're both wrong.
Oh.
About what, though?
That sounds like not Tim.
Wrong about
Who knows?
what?
Does it matter?
Okay. I guess it doesn't. Well, if they think we're wrong, it doesn't matter because we are right in whatever situation it is. Storm Tracker, $10. Thank you for $10.
Ooh, thank you.
To add to Adam's super chat, I love both mugs. Thank you.
Damn. It's all right. I already screenshotted the first one. I'm going to use it as a Crigler coffee ad.
It's too late. I'm already marketing.
It's too late. I already gotcha.
Mark with too many imposter teas for $2, $2 Australian dollars, is Garrett balding on my channel, bro? What's up? Why else wear a beanie?
Your technical difficulty.
You see it? I got gremlins.
I see what you did there.
Oh, my little gremlin.
I see what you did there. That's funny.
I'm not balding,
Why else wear a beanie?
I understand it. All right, Nate D for $3. Thank you for the $3. Great DVD and chill movie back then. It's a good DVD. There's a lot of good behind the scenes extras. I was one to watch a lot of behind the scenes extras as a kid on the DVDs, the great DVDs that are no more. They don't do them quite as well anymore.
I've got an incredible DVD collection.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but
list them all out right now.
Oh my gosh. I have like 300 movies. It's not even a joke.
All right, well, you better start. All right, Rain Helikar for 5 European euros. I got you. Greetings from Estonia? Where's Estonia?
Estonia? It's East Europe, isn't it?
I'm sorry, I'm from Texas. I don't know that.
What?
I don't know where East Europe is. What is this Europe you were talking about?
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Mark with imposter teas for 2 more Australian dollars. What?
I was going to say, just call him Imposter Shaw.
Imposter Shaw. Is that okay?
His name is Robert Shaw. Robert Shaw.
So what's a Mark then? Where's the Mark come from?
Well, that's his first name, Mark Robert Shaw. But
he has 2 first names.
Mark TTT. Well, Robert Shaw is his Robert Shaw is a last name.
Wait, Robert Shaw?
That's I'm enunciating the T, so you know that's Robert Shaw. That's why the T is in the name, and then he added T's on my. Now he's just Mark T's.
Right. Imposter Shaw for 2 Australian dollars.
Imposter Shaw.
There you go.
Yeah.
Baldwin also thought he shot blanks. I wish I had a womp womp, but I don't.
Womp 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 womp. Is that good?
Yeah, it was good. I'm gonna go back and record that, so it'll be my sounder.
Feel free.
Imposter Shaw for another $2. I appreciate all these imposter dollars you're sending me, but they're fake teas. Okay, I will not say they're real. I will not. City of Angels or Ghost? Ghost?
I've never seen City of Angels. Is that a movie?
Are you talking about the Crow City of Angels?
That's like the second Crow movie.
That's the third one, I believe.
I never saw that one.
I'm looking it up, guys.
I'm gonna refrain from
City of
because I've seen Ghost and I don't really like that movie. I mean, it's whatever.
City of Angels. What is this guy? Nick Cage in it? Well, I got to go with this, even though I haven't seen it.
Dude, it's a Nicolas Cage movie.
It's a Nicolas Cage movie.
City of Angels.
Nicolas Cage, Meg Ryan.
Wow. Meg Ryan.
1998. This is like peak Meg Ryan too.
Wow. All right.
Well, there we go. I guess we're gonna go with that.
Is she alive still? I don't even know.
I think so. I believe so. Ian Sofirth for 50 whatever these are. What's GBP? It looks like a pound.
British pounds? Great Britain pound?
Great Britain pounds, possibly. 50 quid. 50 quid.
There it is.
Love Life Aquatic and Bill Murray. And I love Quarter Black and Crigler. Would be great to be in a pub.
You kind of went Australian there.
I did a little bit. I'm sorry, it's Mark. He's rubbing off on me. These fake teas. Would be great to be in a pub so they could all buy me a drink. I would totally buy you a drink.
I would let you buy me a drink also.
Hey, I said I would buy him a drink, not you.
Technically, you did buy me a burger. Wait, did we have a beer?
Drink. I think we had a beer too.
I think we had a beer.
I know I had a beer. You had a beer.
No, I did have a beer. You did buy me a beer. So
that's true.
Technically, you have, in fact, bought me a beer. Dang it. Nice.
Dang it, you got me. But yeah, if I go to the UK, when I go to the UK, I'm going to let everybody know so I can meet everybody. Mark, with all the imposter teas, for $2 more, I clicked on something. Oh my goodness, what happened? Day of the Triffids or them. What, you're really pulling these deep cuts. What Triffids? The freak is a Triffid?
What is a Triffid?
What is a Triffid? 1962. What are you doing? I can't
No
go
idea.
back that far. I mean, I go back that far sometimes, but not that. I've not seen this movie. I mean, you're giving me whole new movies to watch. Or
Nice.
Them is the second movie. What is Them? I'm going to have to... That could be a person. That could be a film. 1954, bro?
Wow.
Man,
That's
I'm, you
bringing
know...
it back.
I need to watch more movies. I need to go back and watch more movies. Mark the Imposter here for another two Australian dollars. Shaw the Imposter. Only has one T to his name. I will have you know. Only one T in that name. Die Hard is the best
what
Christmas
movie is that, dude?
Die Hard. It's the black version of the Die Hard. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. I agree with you. That is the best Christmas movie.
I agree. Hands down.
Hands
Tied-
up.
no,
Hands
tied
up and up and down.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I didn't come
Also
to that one.
tied with White Christmas.
What is you, racist? What is this?
What is racist about White Christmas?
You said white. I feel like I skipped some. Did I skip any? Let me see. I want to make sure. I'm going to double check here. I think we're up to date. Wait, no, I skipped some. Oh my gosh, it jumped on me.
There's a bunch of super chats I've seen come in that you haven't read yet.
Yeah, what the heck's going on? He changed his name. Imposter Shaw for $2 Australian dollars. The Iron Giant? Question mark. Yes,
What about the Iron Giant?
I like it.
I like it. That's
It's
a
a
good
great.
movie.
It's a great movie.
And okay,
Does it take place during Christmas? Is he on a Christmas movie? Yeah. The next. Okay, here's Imposter Shaw for another $2. New Home Alone makes me sick and cringe. Have you seen the trailer for the new Home Alone movie?
Wait. Now there's a new one coming out.
Yeah, there's a new one coming out.
Make something new, Hollywood. I'm so fed up with this bullshit, dude. Wes Anderson making beautiful, awesome movies. That's why people really like his stuff.
Yep.
Guess what? You make shit woke, you go broke. God, it's gonna be shit.
It sucks.
I haven't even seen the trailer. I don't even want to.
It's really bad. It's so bad. There's somebody in it that's kind of noteworthy, and I kind of wonder why they were in it.
Why did your
Home
agents say
Alone.
yes to that? Like, come on. Guys, by the way, we are 5 likes away from 400. Come on. Smash that like button. Let's get to 400 likes at least. Come on. We can get up to 500 likes. Can we do 500?
Let's get up to 5. Come on.
By the way, this is a great ratio of likes. According to ratios, you kicked my butt as far as my show.
Oh, really?
goes.
Oh, what do I got?
I mean,
I didn't even look.
You're
Hold on, let me go.
almost at 400. You're at 396 now. So the hype is real.
Oh, dude, hype train.
The hype
one
train,
dislike. That's my one dislike, boy.
You've made it. You've made it. If you
I
get
think
dislike,
this is the same person because they follow me around. Everything I upload, there's one dislike every time.
That's
I think
awesome.
it's the same guy.
It's not the same without a dislike, you know?
I mean, it's all an interaction.
Oh, look, we just hit 400. Thanks, people. You guys are great. Garrett deserves it.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on my channel, Adam. Thanks for having me on your channel. Thanks to everybody that's new to my channel. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate it. What was the next thing? Oh, yeah, the Imposter Shaw with only one T to his name for $2 more Australian dollars. Hiya! Makes my child cry for some reason. Well, I'm sorry, I just did the sound. Just made your child cry again.
She's not even one, dude.
Oh well, I mean, come on,
she's
she's gonna cry. She's gonna cry anyways.
Baby.
Hate to tell you.
Truth.
That simple. Nope.
That's
$4.99. I like that name. Hear from Adam's show. Spin the UFO and roll a 15 for me. Roll that 15.
All right, for those who don't know, I got a lot of people in my chat, so you guys talking, but I roll a die, and we do this game where you try to guess. Unfortunately, it's not a 15, that simple, nope, but you guys know the deal. You could guess in chat, write your numbers, and you will win the dice game. And what you win is nothing. You win nothing.
It's on because it's on my show.
But no, you win nothing on my show.
Oh,
also.
okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
You never win anything. Unless, of course, there's someone in chat that donates a certain amount of money to gift some coffee. It actually happened, and you got the coffee today. It was pretty great. And
I still got to pick.
It's kind of fun. Yeah, pick it out and let me know. I know we were kind of running behind schedule here to jump on your show. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's great. All right, I see all these numbers rolling in. Keep guessing. It's 1 through 20.
1 through 20,
okay,
obviously.
I have no one's won so far. All right, I'm watching. No one's guessed it. All right, if you guys are watching chat, you can see all the guesses so far have not been guessed. Granted, there's a delay, so it might have been guessed by the time you're hearing me say that. You know what I hear? Do, 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 do.
10.
It is not 10, unfortunately not.
Dang it.
But still, no one has guessed it yet. I'm watching,
What a
and
bummer.
there's all. Oh, there we go. Finally, we got a winner of nothing. Old World Blues. Congratulations, Old World Blues. You won absolutely nothing. Please save it up for something nice. Maybe buy your mother nothing, or you know, some significant.
Or you could donate your nothing to my irresponsibility fund.
Yeah, there you go. Donate your nothing to someone who won't use it because it's nothing.
I won't put it over here in this corner.
He'll put nothing over there in the corner.
Like right now. I've done it here.
Yeah, there you go. There, he just put nothing in the corner. It's great. But you didn't win nothing. They won nothing. So congratulations, you won absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. I want to make sure that I read all these. I feel like it did jump on me, and I may have skipped some.
Uh-oh.
Short Bus Dave, I read that one. Athena, read that one. Not Tim, got that one. Rain, got that. I got Rain.
The last one you read was Robert Shaw.
Was Hiya?
Hiya, yeah, I think that was the last one.
Dat Simple, nope, that was the last one.
Right.
Hear from
That
Adam's
Simple,
show,
nope.
Spin That UFO. Spin
Shout
That
out.
UFO. Wiley Dutkowitz. Confidence. For $5, thank you. Eastward Bound, so C or SC. I don't know what that means.
South Carolina?
Eastward Bound to
South Carolina. That's what it makes
South
me think
Carolina, I guess. I just go straight to Steven Crowder. I'm sorry.
Makes
Keeping
sense.
me
Your boss.
awake on this long haul. Let's go, Brandon. Ooh, dang, we're chilling with somebody on a road trip.
That's awesome, dude.
I like hanging on road trips. I need to go on a road trip right now.
It's better with good people
It is.
around.
It is.
And if you don't have anyone with you, that means the good people around you is us, and I appreciate that.
Hey, I appreciate you.
You're a good person. You're a good guy.
Hey, 10 and 2. 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
You're a good guy.
I see you taking your hand off. Stop. 2 hands. Eyes on the road.
Oh my gosh.
Safety first. Let's go. Come on, but I appreciate
you. Really
you.
are a boomer. Goodness.
Under the speed. 5 miles under the speed limit.
Five
Okay.
below. It's the speed limit.
Yeah, that means the top. Okay. I did that massive road trip, the longest road trip of my life, to go to Chaz and back.
I remember that, yeah.
That was an amazing road trip. It was great. Like, that's what tells you that road trips are not about the destination. They're about the road, man.
Yeah.
Because the destination sucked. But the road was awesome, you know, in between.
I was very entertained by you guys being there. I thought you were going to get shot. I'm not going to lie. I
thought I was going to get shot, too.
And I'm like, this dude's going to get shot, dude. The way when you were going into that field and you were like, and Crowder was like, ask him this. Ask him this. I'm like, don't say it, dude.
So we're getting ready for the shot. And I'm standing there and I look over and they're having this weird powwow in the middle of this soccer field. And I'm like, don't show. I'm like, please, Bryce, the guy. Don't show that, because he's going to tell me to go over there. And he was like, hey, there's a crowd over there. Go do. I was like,
damn it. Now you got to do it too.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let's go.
Oh, that's funny.
And then also, whenever I went up there, I went to go talk to him. This chick came up and she had jorts on, jean shorts. And she was like, what are you doing? Don't film over here, blah, blah, blah. And then, so Bryce puts the camera down, and I think you just see her shorts and like people's legs and stuff. So it sounded like I was having an argument with this girl with jorts on, and then I leave. So like she scared me off. But what the audience didn't see were the land whales and crackheads that were there was a sea of them kind of swarming around.
Oh,
and kind of coming around. And that's why I was like, okay, let's stop arguing. Let's get out of here.
Those land whales, man.
I'm serious. I was having a conversation. I was like talking to this guy, then she comes up, and then I'm talking to her, and then another guy comes up, and I talk to him, and then I look back, and then there's like 6 land whales that have like risen out of nowhere, and then I look behind them, and then there's like crackheads. You know, there's always crackheads kind of swarming in the fray.
Yeah.
Chaz was great. Can you tell?
Summer of love, baby. Summer of love.
Good burrito. It was a good burrito that I had there in Chaz.
Sure.
It's a good establishment. Imposter Shaw for $2 Australian. What movie would you remake and why? Ooh, that's a good question. What movie would you remake?
I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Nothing comes to mind right off the bat, but I want to think about this for a second because I feel like most of the movies have been redone. So like what hasn't been redone, or I guess that's not even a question because it's like even if the remakes are terrible, it could be redone in a good way, right?
Right. You could remake a movie. I would go for a movie that wasn't good the first time but had potential. You know? Like
name one. What's a good one?
Like Sam Raimi's second movie, Crime Wave.
Never saw.
Although
it.
I don't even know if I would remake that movie. Because it's kind of like a shoestring budget. It was very the production on it was really hard, but I think ultimately the movie was good. So it's a hard question because I don't even know if I would want to remake anything. I just want to make new stuff. I want new things made.
Thank you. That's where my mind goes. You're right. I don't like. I could like one of my favorite movies as a kid was Stargate, and I love that movie, and I've rewatched it recently, and it holds up. They really did a good job, and like I would love a new Stargate, but I wouldn't want them to wokeify it or ruin it. And I feel like I personally, if I were to remake a movie, I feel like I would trust myself in making it done well, you know. And actually, some people have said I kind of remind them of Jackson, the main character of Stargate, the scientist. Yeah. So
you got the Jackson glasses.
I got the glasses,
just like Jackson. Yeah.
I had, you know, I kind of have the dorky white guy looking face. I don't know.
Kurt Russell. I saw that picture of you as a kid. That was funny too. I was like, I know that nerd kid. And then you said you were in chess. So I was like, makes sense.
Everybody knew that nerd kid. That was me.
Like I played chess with that kid before.
Yeah, probably.
Imposter Shaw for another $2. Thank you. Appreciate you. What one superpower would you pick? Ooh, okay, I got an answer for you. But
that's a good one.
What's do you want time to think? Because I've got one.
I know my superpower, what I would choose. I would not have to eat food to get sustenance.
Interesting.
Like I wouldn't have to eat. I don't have to eat food. Like I could
get
eat
energy
if I wanted to get energy. Like I would just get like from the air, like or something. I don't know exactly what.
Yeah, because you need to have limits. There needs to be like a rule. Like how do you get your power? Like Superman gets his power from the yellow sun.
Right. So I don't know. I would like to not have to eat or not have to sleep might actually be better. I think actually that might be the thing. Not needing to sleep to regain like recharge, right? Because we sleep to recharge our bodies.
Right. And then you could just work round the clock.
I could work nonstop, and I could sleep if I wanted to. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna like take a nap for a little while.
Naps are good.
I probably wouldn't ever, you know. I don't know. And then also, if I had to, I didn't need to eat, breathe oxygen. I didn't need to actually like take a breath, so I could like go explore the ocean or space.
Oh, like Ned says, he wishes he could breathe underwater.
Yeah,
in the movie.
Exactly.
Mine would be teleportation, and the limit, because I feel like I need to have a limit, because you can't just be like, you know, omnipotent. You just I can't teleport to Mars. I don't want to do that. I got to set it some ground rules. My rule is if I've ever been there, I could instantly teleport back to that location.
Okay,
that would be mine.
Or if you could physically see it, which I guess you've been there, right?
So like you could physically see it, or I've been there before. So like my body remembers.
Fly.
I guess, yeah. Like I could just teleport.
Teleport, because you're seeing what's in front of you.
Right.
Interesting.
That would be mine. Imposter Shaw for another $2 Australian. Yeah, what Adam said. I don't know what you're saying that to. I disagree.
I was right.
Imposter Shaw for $2 Australian on my show. This is my show.
Yeah, that's right.
Something is rubbing off all right. I don't feel good about
Whoa.
that. I don't feel
Calm
good
it
about
down, Robert Shaw. No, it was the you were speaking in an Australian accent.
that. Oh, all right. Crikey.
There it is. There you go.
Shrimp on the
All right.
barbie.
Now you feel better about it, right?
I feel like, yeah. Lancer 737 for $2. Justin Trouble. What is Justin Trouble? New video shows Antifa attacked kids. What? Justin Trouble. I don't know Justin Trouble.
You mess with kids, you lose.
Dude, you lose public opinion.
Yep.
Just a bad idea. Does he go into like scary locations or something? Is he like an
No idea.
Elijah?
I just want to say, everyone, we are at 444 likes. Can we get it up to 500? Smash that like button, everyone. Please smash like. Let's see if we can get Garrett up to 500 likes. We are almost there. It's
Dude,
awesome.
I appreciate you guys.
Just got to throw that out there.
You got to. I'll give you a ho yeah when we get to 500. I don't want to give the ho yeah too early. Glitter fart for $2. FJB the DNCCP.
What's
Almost
that
rhymed a
stand
little
for?
bit. I don't know. DNC. So DNC.
No, the first part.
Oh,
what's that first part stand for?
FJB. Fun job, Bob. I'm not
Fun
good on my
job,
feet.
Bob.
Fuck Joe Biden.
There
All
it
right.
is. There it is.
Watch Hobo with a Shotgun. I have watched Hobo with a Shotgun. Have you seen Hobo with a Shotgun?
I haven't, no.
It looks a little
Is it
bit
good?
like this. Might get up right now, but he
With
has
a
a shotgun. But with a shotgun,
Okay.
it's pretty good. It was a Grindhouse trailer, so whenever Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez did their like double feature, it was it was one of the commercials in between, and then they took it and made an entire movie out of just Hobo with a Shotgun.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Michael Diamond for $5. Mike with no T's here. Mike with no T's here. Love the stream. Love the lighting with the hints of shading.
That must be on your side because you're all sorts of shaded out over there.
Yeah.
I'm super bright over here. I got.
Yeah, look at y'all. Y'all whited out. With the white light.
Don't be so racist, dude.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Michael Diamond was last. Brother Grant, what were you going to say?
No, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
All right. Okay.
Some jokes are just too spicy for the internet.
Brother
sometimes.
Grimm for $5. I want my cum uppins.
I'm sorry.
I want my cum uppins.
You gotta say the full word. What?
Not on
Jeez,
my
dude.
channel. I guess 9 won. Wait, I guess 9 first, and I won nothing. I'm not including the LOL.
Yeah, it happens.
Not including it. Imposter
what
shot
life
for
is,
$2. Failure. That's what life is. Failure.
Yeah. Failure. You win. What do I win? Nothing.
Nothing.
Now go fail again.
You didn't even win at nothing. Imposter shot for 2 more Australian dollars. Definitely missed a bunch of super chats. YouTube is hard. It is hard. Wait, did I? Okay, hold on. I'm copying here so I don't mess up. This one right here. I wish they numbered them or something. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
I feel like it got him though. Come on, DC, get good. That was last stream. Eric Moffat. Yeah, I feel like I got him. You're making me paranoid, man.
Well, I mean, you haven't gotten to all of them yet, so that might be.
Oh, I definitely missed this one. Brett, the illustrator, my boy Brett. He's an illustrator.
Hey.
He does illustration.
He's
I
good.
believe
He's good at his work,
he's
too.
pretty good. He does commissions. So if you need an illustrator,
Yeah, Brett's good. I've
Hit
seen
up
lots of his
Brett.
work.
for $2, I may need to give this movie another shot. Yeah, I did see a few people said that they did not like this movie at all.
The Life Aquatic.
The Life Aquatic, yeah.
Oh
They
wow,
they didn't like it.
You really got to give it a go.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I see that it's like not for everybody, but I love it.
I love it too. I think it's incredible.
It's art. It is art. I think I mean, obviously I haven't gotten all of them yet, but up to where I am,
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten. Man, that's deep. Up
That's
to where
deep.
I am, I've gotten. Put that on a shirt.
That's a bumper sticker.
That's a bumper sticker. Right, that was Imposter Shot saying I missed super chats. 1T to his name. Imposter Shot for $2 more. Multicolored land whales need more UN food.
Oh god.
They need help. They need help from Elon Musk. They need help. Where was I? Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. You guys are just so generous. I appreciate it. Just thank a Tempest. Every time you send a super chat, just thank a Tempest right there. It's right there in my heart, and it's right there in your heart.
We are at 468 likes, guys. We are so close.
So
Can
close.
we get 32 more likes? Let's go.
Let's go. And I'll say Brandon whenever you get it there. Imposter Shot for another $2. Oh my gosh, you're like dropping so many twos here. So the movie Jumper is your power, Garrett. Was that the limits of the Jumper movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
I only saw
Does
it
Samuel L.
once,
Jackson chase me around? Is that another drawback though?
And I was like,
Yeah.
That's what I remember of that movie.
I feel bad for what's his name? Hayden Christensen.
Oh, is that who was in it?
Yeah, he was the lead character. He just didn't. It came out right after Revenge of the Sith.
And you know what? He got
bad.
such the cheese ballness of the prequels. I mean, they're good movies ish, but you know, they're cheesy, you know, they're like cheese ball, and like Hayden Christensen, some of the writing was just not
I'm
very
gonna go
good.
to bat for Hayden. I feel like he actually is a good actor. He just was not directed well. Like you can see even actors that are really good were not good in those movies. Like Ewan McGregor, some of the line reads that he has are not good line reads. I don't think it's his fault. Like there's a scene, and I don't even like this movie all that much. It's my least favorite of the prequels, but Attack of the Clones, whenever he's talking about killing the sand people, that's a powerful scene. And a lot of people actually use that scene as one of his worst acted scenes, but I think he does a really good job. And like if you see the passion that's in his eyes,
I killed the men. Yeah. But the
women and children too. I killed them because I hate them. Like you can see the darkness. Like he's really good. I think he's way better.
I agree with you.
He's way better than people give him credit for. He was just not directed very well, and a lot of the scenes should have had better. Like they should have done a second take and been like, okay, let's try it. Let's work this out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it sucks, but I think he was good. He had that darkness, you know. Whenever he's very good at the no dialogue expression. Yeah. Whenever he is like full dark side and he goes to Mustafar and kills all of the separatists that are there, and he turns like he's standing there and he's just like full evil, and he turns and he has like his eyes are all red and burned. Like you can see it on his face.
He embodies it. Yeah, he did a good job. I agree.
And the whole scene where he's like, you turned her against me, and yeah, it's good. Come on. Gets a bad rap. He gets a bad rap. All right. Imposter Shot for $2. We don't barbecue shrimp. You fool. It's a lie. Stop it.
I didn't know that. That's good to know.
What do you barbecue? Wallabies or something? Koalas?
Do dingoes eat people's babies?
That's a true story. You about to cross some fucking lines. That's a true story. Later lost a baby. That's good.
Really sad if that's the case.
Tropic Thunder. There's a Tropic Thunder reference. Have you seen Tropic Thunder? Please.
Amazing movie.
I love that movie.
It's amazing movie. It's one of the greatest movies of the past 20 years.
I believe so. Like the comedy is just so on point. Marksman.
It's still triggering people.
It still is. I love it. Even whenever they bring it up, Robert Downey Jr., like whenever he was on Joe Rogan, he was just like that's the whole point was that it was ridiculous. He was like, we're making fun of actors that do that. Like, that's what it's about. He didn't apologize for it, which is awesome. Marksman of 117B, he never should. For $2, thank you, Marksman. I appreciate you. I see you. Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew exists. What? Would you taste?
Oh.
Flaming Hot Mountain Dew?
I would try it.
I'd try it.
I would try it.
I tried Flaming Hot macaroni and cheese.
That sounds good.
Which it wasn't bad. I would never eat it.
I like spicy a lot.
More than once.
Spicy stuff, I'm a big fan of.
But it wasn't bad. And it was like one of those little cups. So like a little personalized cup.
Oh, yeah.
Like I would not go a full box you're asking for trouble right there. You're asking for trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Imposter Shaw for another $2 Australian. Teehee F Joe Biden loved the stream. Oh, he's out. Imposter Shaw's leaving.
Uh-oh. All right. I just saw him super chat again.
Oh,
so that was a lie.
I don't believe you. He's just leaving. I can't believe you. Jordan Jones for $5. I'm glad you are building a channel, Quarter Black. I thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching. And I'm always happy to see Mr. Crigler. You guys are building good cultures, so thanks for all you do. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
it very much.
We are nothing without you. I mean,
True.
I'm something. But, nobody knows about it.
But you wouldn't be a YouTuber if you didn't have people showing up to watch your stuff.
Yes. Dat Simple Nope for $1.99. The ending of The Iron Giant makes me cry. It's sad. It is a sad
What a good movie. That's a good movie too for kids because you see loss and it's a good movie.
It doesn't shy away.
In a while.
It doesn't shy away. And he's not a tool, he's not a weapon. He's Superman. You gonna make me cry?
You good? We're good.
Everything's fine. Brad Bird, director of the Incredibles. Director of the Incredibles. Where we
also a good movie.
Also a great movie. Incredibles 2, not so much, but can't all be bangers. Imposter Shaw for $2. The government barbecue koalas.
Oh gosh.
I would believe it. Your government's pretty whack, man.
I would say I don't know anything going on in Australia. It sounds pretty crazy. It wouldn't surprise me.
Brother Grimm for $5. This is for Imposter Shaw. Dingo ate my baby. Dingo ate my baby. Something interesting, since we were talking about animation just then. Mm-hmm. All the animals and like fish and stuff in Life Aquatic. We're coming back to Life Aquatic.
Yep.
Animated, stop motion animated by Henry Selick, the same guy that directed Nightmare Before Christmas. And
cool.
Coraline.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool.
He did all those by hand.
Yeah. The biofluorescent snapper.
Yeah, and the jaguar shark. He did all that stuff. The
jaguar shark. That's so well done.
Brother
so
Paul for $5. Mountain Dew causes cancer. Just like Diet Pepsi will make you test positive for MS. What? It'll make you test positive for MS?
Is that right? Is that true? Really?
Multiple sclerosis?
Right?
What? For real?
I mean,
why would you drink Pepsi? Period.
Soda. Yeah,
like,
soda
in general.
I drink 3 things. Ready? Water, whiskey, and coffee.
Okay.
That's it. That's the extent of what I consume liquids.
You don't drink tea?
No, I'm not a tea drinker.
I think I might get into tea.
Right on. Yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna open up a competitor breakfast beverage company and sell just tea. You drop the tea on each other. I think that was the last one.
I saw Imposter Shaw just came in hot.
Coming in hot. Imposter Shaw for $2 more Australian dollars. I'm gonna have to add all these $2 up and see what he's dropping on here because he's freaking high roller with the $2. The lack of bush management, okay, led to massive fires. Oh, I see. He's barbecuing the koalas because they're not managing the bush.
California has got the same issue.
I was gonna say, just like California, it's those freaking environmental activists.
You can't touch the forests. It's like, okay, well then that's how wildfires start. Anyway.
It's natural and stuff. Well, Adam, we're gonna rein this in.
Okay.
We're gonna rein it in. Do you have any final thoughts on the film?
I love talking movies. It is a lot of fun. I'd love to do this more often.
Anytime, dude.
It is great. I love talking Wes Anderson. My movies that I like. I'll be honest. I haven't seen Life Aquatic in a while, but I had seen it so many times that we were able to recreate it. We didn't talk about the reporter much.
That's
Kate
true.
Blanchett
She's a great character.
Does an amazing job, and she really has her own emotional baggage story that she, her whole side of the thing, because she's like desperate to like kind of reach out to the father of the baby, and she's like, you could see her torment of that, and then finding solace in meeting her new love, which happens to be Ned, who then dies.
Yeah.
It's just like she's got so much loss. So there's a lot of people in that movie that just have loss. And we didn't bring about that earlier, but I just wanted to add that. Yeah, but great movie. If you guys haven't seen The Life Aquatic, definitely go see it. It's definitely one of, I think it's Wes Anderson's best movie. Some people can argue that other movies were better than others, but for me, I can say this wholeheartedly: The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is my favorite movie of all time.
Very nice. It's one of my top 10, if not top 5. Gets up there pretty close. I watched it like a ton of times, and yeah, I think you're right. Like the theme, if there was a theme to the film, I think it would be loss and mourning and recovery and coming back.
Magical loss.
Magic. That's what it is.
Loss and magic.
Like, Zissou loses his best friend. Ned loses his mother. She loses her husband, not husband, but the person that she loved. Then the second person that she loved. Then Zissou loses his son by the end, which there's a great, the ending credits, it's all playing the David Bowie song, and they're all walking down this boardwalk next to the ocean, and they're all kind of popping in, and then they all walk onto the ship, and at the very top of the ship is Ned. He's at the very top and he's looking out. They don't even address it because the shot's very wide, and they all get onto the front of the ship, and he's up on top of that ship the whole time, like in spirit. It's really interesting.
I never knew that.
I'd never noticed it until this time I watched it yesterday.
That's awesome. Really good. I got to rewatch that.
All right, let me read these last super chats real quick, and then I will say a good night to yous. Let me refresh.
We're at 486 likes.
Oh
guys.
my gosh, we're so
14
close.
More likes. Come on, let's do this.
Make fake accounts. Yeah, do whatever you gotta do. Just hit
14 more likes. Let's go.
Where were we? What did we do last? Dingo ate my baby. That was the last one. Brother Paul. Wait, no. Mountain Dew causes cancer. That was the last one he did. Imposter. Right. Oh no, he read that. I already read that one again. I'm not gonna read that again.
These are professional people.
I'm so trained at this. Ma Dip for $5. How often is that the angry man rages in denial of what his inner self is telling him? Paul Atreides. This is a Dune reference here.
Is that that's a Dune name too? The Maudib. That's the prophesized.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I mean his profile picture is Paul Atreides.
Isn't from the original Dune though, right? I think.
Yeah, it is.
The old version. Yeah.
How dare you? I'm gonna get my book. Damn it! I'll show you.
Have you read it yet, or are you just are you just holding?
I haven't read it
yet. I like your Bulls jacket, by the way. I'm
Thank
from
you.
Chicago.
I just got this. My grandpa gave it to my mom, and she was like, I don't know what to do with this.
It's dope.
And I was like,
Yeah, I grew up in Chicago watching and going to I never went to a game, but I've been to Bulls parties where I've was watching my family just rage and in excitement for them winning. 500 likes, yes. You deserve it, buddy.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
You deserve it, Garrett. You deserve it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Not because I'm good at reading, but because I don't know why. Imposter Shaw for the last two, maybe the last. He may have done more. I don't know. He's crazy. For 2 more Australian dollars, I can teabag you if you want. That's a long sack you got there. If you can teabag me from Australia to Texas, dang, dude.
Now that's a capital T energy, though. At least, right? He's only got one T in his name, but
he's using it. He's using that T. Andrew Lepson, see, for $5 Canadian. Canadian syrup coins. That's what we call them here. Canadian syrup coins. Their dollar is based on syrup. Can you review They Live or When Hell Come to Frogtown? I don't know that movie. I know They Live, obviously. Both by John Carpenter. I don't know When Hell Came to Frogtown, but I know They Live. I've not. Now, admonish me all you want. I deserve it. I have not seen it. I've not seen They Live.
I know people are like, you need to watch it.
I need to watch it. I need to watch it.
We should do a what is
We
the
could
Theater
watch it.
3000, the Space Theater? What was that show? Is it Space Theater 3000? I don't even remember.
What is it called?
You know what I'm talking about, right? The robots.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
We should do that. We should review movies and
just
just like watch it. There's like watch parties on Twitch that people do.
How do they do that?
I wonder if I can.
Dude, if you set that up, I will totally watch.
Amazon Prime. All right, yeah, maybe I'll get you in.
Totally watch. Jesus Devalia. Devil? For $5, just a thumbs up. What's up? Brother Paul for $5. My ex-girlfriend's sister-in-law, man, this is distant here, stated this, and she was a nurse, and this happened in the early 2000s. I'm going to go back to see what he's talking about. Oh, Mountain Dew causes cancer, just like Diet Pepsi will make you test positive. Okay. So his ex, I don't know how I can believe you here. Your ex-girlfriend's sister-in-law, that's like 4 removed, man.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll
take you at your word.
Your word versus, and then, which is an extension of her word, extension of her word
right.
is from her word. Word.
Further down.
Cool.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming over here. If you haven't been here before, coming from Mr. Crigler's channel, watching my channel over here, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chats going straight to my irresponsibility fund for my Tempest arcade machine. And thanks, Adam, for coming on the show, dude. It's rad. Yeah, it was rad. It was a lot of fun talking about a great movie.
Yep, indeed. That was a lot of fun.
All right.
And thanks for having me on.
Do you have anything to plug other than that? I mean, I'm sure a lot of these people already know what's up.
Yeah. If you guys don't know me, I have a show called The Crigler Show. Garrett just joined me earlier on my show. We were talking about some things. I tend to talk about stuff that's going on.
Important stuff.
Yeah, important things. We talked about the Virginia election. We talked about the UN versus Elon Musk today. Tomorrow, I'm going to be discussing some new space stuff. They're working on, or they're planning on building a moon base, and they're trying to figure out how to do that. So I'm going to go delve into that a little bit. I love space stuff, so it's been a while since I've discussed that. But yeah, I'm just talking about daily events over on my show, The Crigler Show. Come check it out. And yeah, please
link in the description whenever I put it in there. I won't forget. I promise. I will not forget.
Thank you.
But you can follow all of his stuff down here. Your main channel.
It's there.
I want to put that live stream so you can go right to it.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
All right. Thanks again to the chat. I will see you possibly tomorrow. We might do a game stream over on my ODYSEE channel, which I'm doing exclusive streams over on ODYSEE. So if you want to see those streams, you got to go subscribe on ODYSEE, okay? I might be playing some N64. I don't know what, though, yet. Classic. Maybe a little Mario Golf. Or I can continue my Mario 64 run.
There you go.
I'm doing fantastic.
Classic game.
I'm doing so well. So well in it. I'll see you guys later. You have a good night. Go subscribe to. He's that way. Subscribe. Oh no, he's this way. He's that way.
You got me switched.
I have you swapped on. I have you swapped because I'm looking this way, so I wanted to make it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll really mess it up. Hold on.
Oh, he's gonna boomer it up.
There we go.
We just got.
To me, it looks like you're over there, and now you're over here.
So,
now you're over here.
Now I don't even know. Are we? Wait, how is it even switched? Because it's reversed on the live show on YouTube because you have that "Let's Talk" thing, which is cool.
Thank you.
But anyway, yeah, it's cool.
You have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe to Adam. Fuck Joe Biden. Mark with your imposter tea. How dare you send in another super chat after the show is finished, sir. After the show's over. I'd like to just say I appreciate you. For $2, Dante's Peak or The Volcano? Dante's Peak because Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, that's my pick. Now it's the post-stream Chad bros. What's up, post-stream boys? Now it's just me and you. The real OGs. That didn't click away from the video. You're the best. You're the best. Oh, there she is. I'm trying to make Athena a mod. Here we go. Athena is now a mod. I have dubbed the mod. Oh, you people. You chats. Didn't immediately click away. Your attention span is longer than 5 seconds. That's what makes you the most chatty of chads. It's almost 11:11. You gotta stream Skyrim, Wade says. Skyrim, oh. I should stream that. Maybe I'll stream it tomorrow. Brand new character, start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Start from square one. That might be a good idea. Might have to do that. No, Mardyard, I'm not gonna make. I don't just bestow modship upon anybody. Athena's a well-seasoned mod that just doesn't happen to be a mod on my YouTube channel for some reason. Do all magic build, Ben says. I can't do. I'm not good at magic. I'm not a magic guy. I'm no good at magic. You know, I don't have the intelligence to run a magic. Even whenever I play D&D, I'm like rogue. Let me do rogue stuff. I'm gonna sneak attack people. I once played a 200-hour run of Skyrim and never met a dragon. I didn't get to the first dragon because I just didn't do the main quest. I just went off and played a hunter and built up my bow and did all the other quests and never went to that first dragon. So if you never go to that first dragon, you don't have to deal with the stupid dragons that are flying around. You could just pretend that Skyrim just is not afflicted with dragons. It's good. Khajiit Archer. Khajiit like to sneak. In the shadows we creep. So this is that was a pretty good stream, guys. Let's see what was our total? What was our peak viewers? 205. That's what I'm talking about. 205. That's pretty awesome. Oh wait, 211, 214. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. And I hope some of you people that are hanging out now are new to the channel as well. If you don't already know, I do these little post-show streams here after the show, where I wait a little bit, let people drop off and run away, and if they know, they stick around for the after show. I literally did an hour after show yesterday. Oh, not yesterday, on Monday. We came back, we talked about a bunch of stuff. It was pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because I'm pretty wiped, but you know, it happens. We do it. It was pretty good. It was a lot of fun. So like I said, ODYSEE. Go on ODYSEE. We might be streaming tomorrow if my wife allows it. I need to watch a movie, I think. I need to watch a movie, and then we might talk about that movie tomorrow. Might be a good time to talk about a movie. What's coming out? What's coming out? Let's take a look. I'm going to take a gander. Taking a gander. New release movies. What's coming out tomorrow? Movies in theater. Nope. That's not giving it to me. Recent movies. Nope. Look, just give me a damn list of movies that are coming out. Google, you suck. They're almost completely useless. There's a movie coming out that's called Planet Dune and it has a giant worm on the cover, and it's not Dune. What is this? Oh my gosh, Sean Young is in it. What? Okay, hold on. Okay, we're doing this. Cut this out. We're gonna hold on. Let me park. Hold on. Cut out of here. Cut out of there. Turn my camera on. Activate. I'm on. We're doing it. Look at this. Look at the poster. Look at that poster. I can't bring it up. Why is it not bringing it up? There it is. Look at that poster. Sean Young. As if she's a big name. But I mean, she was in the original Dune, and they're trying to copy that. Let's watch this trailer. Just for shits. Just for shits. Alright, hold on. Alright, we're gonna watch it. Let me turn the music down. Plank. Turn that music off. Alright, here we go.
You are going to a desert planet.
It's the Asylum. Not Asylum. Because there is Asylum Pictures. But it's the Asylum. It's even worse than regular Asylum.
You are going to a desert planet.
Planet Dune?
6 crew, we lost contact.
Planet Dune.
We're gonna send you in to rescue.
A rescue mission.
We're getting descent to Planet Dune?
Oh, man.
Coming in hard.
Oh, this is rough.
We gotta hurry. Oxygen's dropping faster than I'd like.
What the hell is this? This is just shameless.
There could still be survivors out there. Help! Come on, we gotta get off this rock.
Who made this?
And I'd like to request a retrieval team.
The crew's expendable. Dismissed, Captain.
God! They're not coming. Just get off this planet.
Tough female lead.
Did you feel that?
Tough side female leads.
We can't stay here.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Vagina mouth. I mean Dune planet. Oh man, that was pretty bad. Oh my goodness. That's pretty bad. All right, back to here. All right, that was, oh my gosh, that was horrible. Oh dear. Oh dear is correct. Looks like Battlestar Galactica, but like for $2. If they made Battlestar Galactica for 50 cents, that's what this would look like. That would be the movie. That right there would be the movie. What was I doing? Oh, I'm trying to find out what movies are coming out this week. Did you guys say it in the chat? Any of you guys know? All right, let's see. I mean, I feel like I should just be able to like movie release and like tell me what the fuck's coming out, but it doesn't do that. Why do you suck? Upcoming movie releases. Here we go. November 5th, Eternals. Oh shit! Fuck! I gotta watch Eternals. Damn, that sucks. God dang it. I guess we're going to be talking about Eternals tomorrow on Odyssey. Jeez Louise. Damn it. Well, that's what I'm watching. I'm watching Eternals tomorrow. We're going to talk about it on a stream on Odyssey. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Odyssey stream. I'll drop a link here on the community channel, so if you guys forget, you will get a link to it here, and you can, click on over to Odyssey and watch it. You don't even have to make an account. You just watch it over there. That's all you got to do. So I will, thanks, Mard. Appreciate it, Mard. So Mard said, Eternals, November 5th. The Matrix Resurrection, December 22nd. Zack Snyder's Justice League, March 18th. Wait, what? Where are you going back in time? Godzilla versus Kong. Where are you going back in time? What are you doing? Mortal Kombat. What are you doing? Why is you doing it? You confusing me. I just need to know what's coming up right now. Oh yeah, the Matrix is coming out. Interesting. It's not November or something? What are you doing? Pretty sure it's November. My calendar says November 3rd. So it's coming out tomorrow. Oh, you just copied off. Okay, I get you. Oh, wait, where's the music? It's just silence. Just me and this eternal star. There we go, Starfield. All right. Listen to a little bit of synthwave here for a couple seconds. I appreciate all you guys and girls hanging out, talking about a great movie, and supporting Adam. I appreciate you. Thanks for sending in the super chats. I'm legit gonna try and buy that Tempest arcade. Dang it. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna put it right behind me. It's gonna look beautiful. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the stream. Good night. For real this time. For real.